Honor Club, where honor is real.
Welcome back to the third episode of Restoring Honor with the Foundation's own Red Titus. And today we're going to go back in the vault and take a look at one of the first classic Ring of Honor tag team matches that ever happened. The main event from a night of appreciation, SAT taking on Amazing Red and Eddie Guerrero. So let's not wait, let's hit that play button and get right to it. This match took place at the Murphy Rec Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was in attendance for this match. We're getting started right away with the action. Referee John Finnegan in there. Amazing Red, and I believe that's Joel Maximo in there starting off. Going to be a lot of fast-paced lucha action in this match. Nice Hurricanrana by the Amazing Red, followed up by an arm drag and another. So in between, this was the third ever Ring of Honor show, and here we get Eddie Guerrero coming into the ring for the first time. A nifty little head scissors. I don't think I ever seen that one before or since. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Eddie Guerrero. Looks amazing in there. So this was the third Ring of Honor show, and Eddie Guerrero was on the very first Ring of Honor show. But in between the first and the third Ring of Honor show, Eddie Guerrero actually went back to WWE, and he actually became the WWE Intercontinental Champion in the meantime. As a kid, I was like, oh man, Eddie Guerrero's Intercontinental Champion. He's probably not even gonna, be able to make it to the show. But he did make it to the show. And not only did he make it to the show, he also brought his Intercontinental Championship to the show and wore it out to the ring, which was a very cool visual for everybody in attendance. And it was also a very cool thing for Ring of Honor because it was one of the things that helped put Ring of Honor on the map. Having the WWE Intercontinental Champion at their third show. So it was definitely cool. Now we see Eddie Guerrero mixing it up with Jose Maximo.
Maximo's have Guerrero down on the mat. I just want to mention I've been handed a bulletin. Some more names that have been added to the Ring of Honor Championship tournament set for June.
One of the coolest things about Eddie Guerrero when he was wrestling in Ring of Honor was, back in the day, Ring of Honor, copyrighted music, it didn't really matter. Everybody came out to whatever they wanted. And Eddie Guerrero's theme song that he came out to was Rob Thomas and Carlos Santana, Smooth. And it was just so fitting, and it was so cool for him.
Title tournament that starts on June 22nd in South Philadelphia.
And another Rana there, this time to Eddie Guerrero.
This tournament will be memorable.
Only a one count, though.
Will have to advance from their bracket to advance to the 1 hour Ironman title final on July 27th. These four men will
Big sunset flip countered by Eddie Guerrero. And it looks like we're going to see a little sharpshooter action here.
And I can assure you this, each and every man in this title tournament wants to be that champion, but the only thing Jose Maximo wants is out of that Boston crowd that Eddie Guerrero has.
The SAT, the Spanish announce team is what it was, but most people knew them as the SAT. They were definitely trendsetters in the early 2000s. Their finishing move was a what they called the Spanish fly from the top rope, where both of them would get on top rope with the opponent and hit a double moonsault Spanish fly. And that move is very popular now. Back in the day, it was only the SAT doing it, but nowadays a lot of different wrestlers and a lot of different companies are doing that maneuver. I believe I was sitting in the second row for this show. And a big back body drop. Followed up with a drop kick right on the button. So many classic matches happened in the early years of Ring of Honor that they don't get talked about enough, and they also they don't get seen too much anymore. A lot of these matches are just kind of forgotten gems, you know, and this is definitely one of them. Oh, what a double! I don't even know what to call that, but it's quite the double submission there. But a nice drop kick too, followed it up. I don't think Eddie Guerrero had ever seen that move before. Crowd rallying behind Eddie Guerrero now as we anticipate the tags to both men. Amazing Red gets a tag. And he's ducking and dodging and hitting a satellite DDT. Followed up by the infrared. The standing shooting star press. Amazing Red was a sight to behold when he burst on the scene in Ring of Honor because he was so fast, so explosive, and could do amazing things in the ring, hence why they call him the Amazing Red. Oh, what a vicious powerbomb that was. Red, it's gonna take a little bit more to put Red down now. A lot of fight in the Amazing Red. It's funny because at the Murphy Rec Center, a lot of fans would take there would be a bus. Mike Johnson would, host a bus. The bus would ride from New York to Philly, so a bunch of New York fans would take this bus in and, I guess talk wrestling the whole way there, and then the New York fans would always be battling with the Philly fans at the show too. As you can see in the back corner there, Bryan Danielson, Low Key, Homicide, all the Ring of Honor wrestlers coming out to show their respect and watch this match. That's just, Eddie Guerrero was just like such a special wrestler, and Ring of Honor was so lucky to have him in their early days. If Eddie Guerrero was still alive, man, I could only imagine the dream match possibilities that we'd be able to see with the Ring of Honor roster now. Eddie Guerrero gone way too soon.
Both of these men have scored pinfall victories on Red in their short careers here in the Ring of Honor, and I can assure you,
Maximo's in control of the Amazing Red here, off the ropes.
As he goes up in the air and down to the mat hard into a
and look at this submission. With a slingshot leg drop. The SAT, they had all these different maneuvers that would there's another good close-up shot of the locker room there. You see a young Mark Briscoe. But they had all these different maneuvers that you didn't know what to call them, or you never seen them before. And as a wrestler, you had no idea how to even do them. Oh, spinning kick from off the second rope there by the Amazing Red. Caught one of the Maximos right square on the chin. Now this is what the people really want to see. A nice tag to Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. Here it is. House of Fire. Get that drop kick out of here. Big European uppercut.
Huge chop. Eddie is beating Maximo down like he owes him rent. Right,
this is the clothesline in the corner.
Nice front kick right to the solar plexus.
Weaves under with a kitchen sink, and here's the patented Eddie Guerrero brainbuster.
The brainbuster usually followed up by the frog splash. Let's see if Eddie can hit.
Only a 2. Another shot of young Mark Briscoe. It's funny, Mark Briscoe actually had all of his teeth at this point. It would be a Splash Mountain countered for only a 2 count there. But it would be about a year or 2 later where his own brother accidentally knocked his teeth out. Good old brotherly love from Mark and Jay. And now Eddie's headed up top for his patented frog splash. Feeling the ropes out there. But the Maximos seem to have this one scouted. Putting the brakes on. And now this was the Spanish Fly that I was telling you guys about before, but Red has his own cousin scouted, and he breaks that up. Oh, twisting dive to the floor. What is Eddie Guerrero thinking about here? Oh, blocks the Rana. Does Maximo, and now he's going for a tornado DDT. No, put right back up on that buckle. Pop-up Rana, wow. And a tope con hilo. And now I think we're feeling a little froggy. The crowd's more than ready for this. But Maximo has it countered once again. And looks like a splash mountain. He hits it 1, 2, 3. That's all she wrote for the Maximo brothers. Eddie Guerrero and the Amazing Red get the big victory over the SAT. Until next time, thank you guys for joining me and helping restore honor with the foundations. Red Titus.
Greetings, Honor Nation. It is Danhausen here. Danhausen with a wonderful message to let you know to go to shophonor.com and get micro brawlers of some of your favorite Ring of Honor wrestlers. We have Bandito, we have Jay Lethal, we have Roosh, and we have wonderful commentator Ian Riccaboni. But something seems to be missing. Something very nice, very evil. Ah, yes, Danhausen has an idea. Ah, much better. Yes. Perish! Away with you! Yes, Danhausen is the champion. Very good. Wonderful.